Great way to start our event today. Let's put your hands together and welcome our first guest. Joining us from our wonderful sponsor, Wells Fargo Bank. Please welcome Business Banking Manager, Mr. Ryan Parker. Ryan, come on up. Ryan is evidently bringing a guest I was not aware of.
I am.
Ryan, welcome.
A couple guests, thank you.
Oh, cool. A cookie jar.
It's a cookie jar. And you have to have a pony to pull the stagecoach, so I brought Shamrock with me. If you're not familiar with Wells Fargo's ponies, we commemorate a pony every year, and this is Shamrock. He pulled the stage in 1913 in St. Louis.
Really?
So every year we bring out a new pony representing one of the horses that worked for us.
Oh, that's very Shamrock.
Shamrock.
Very cool. And this, now is this for, what am I going to do with this? Is there any, no cookies in here?
There's no cookies.
All right, well then I don't really care about it. No, I'm totally just kidding.
We are going to give that away, though, so those cards, we'll do a drawing when you're ready at any time. Feel free to pull out one of those cards, and we'll give that
There's
away.
cards in there, so we'll reach in there and pull this out. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing at Wells Fargo, how you fit into this, and kind of an overview of Wells Fargo and the business community.
Sure. So I'm a business banking manager. I support the East Valley, managing commercial bankers who support customers here that typically do between anywhere $2 to maybe $35, $40 million in revenue. And we have local relationship managers that take care of everything that business may need right here in the community, go to their offices, be there for them. So that's what I do. Wells Fargo is very focused on small business. Last year we did just over 300 small business loans for a total of a little over $100 million. So we're very focused on driving business in the community, all done by local bankers. All decisions are made here related to those.
What kind of businesses? Do you literally mean all kinds? Everything from, you said from 2 to 30 million?
That's what I work with. I mean,
now,
Wells
when you say
Fargo,
2, you don't mean $2, you mean 2 million.
Yes, I mean 2 million, that's correct.
Because otherwise I was in.
You're in. But we will take, if you've just made your first dollar, we're still happy to help in any way. So we do small business loans from anyone that just started up to multi-million-dollar corporations. I just work with the $2 million to $30 million segment.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So what, if somebody's interested in your services, how do they get the ball rolling?
Any way they can think. We have online access. We have 241 locations here in Arizona. Hopefully there's one with not more than maybe a half a mile or a couple of miles from your house. We try to be as close as we can. So come into any bank branch, go online. If you put in any questions online, it will direct you directly to me, to someone like me in your area, to your local branch. We'll find a way to be there for you.
Awesome. Well, you know, a lot of people, before they want to do business with somebody, they want to know about their personally.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from? What's your background?
So I'm a family man. I've got my wife and 3 kids. I don't have my wife. I luckily convinced her to be with me. So I have a wife and three children, 11, 9, and 7. I was born and raised in Salt Lake City, and most of my family actually lives here now. I live in Gilbert, so just down the street. A little bit of history with me. The show asked a little bit about me. It comes out often quicker than I like. I used to compete competitively as a Latin ballroom dancer.
When I look at you, I think Latin ballroom dancer.
Yeah, the white redheaded guy.
The ginger Latin bald-headed dancer guy.
So my parents met on the BYU ballroom dance team, and so they thought when I was a kid I had to learn how to do it, and I recognized quickly it was a great way to meet very beautiful women. So it worked out well. That's how I met my wife. So we competed competitively, and I won the nationals when I was 15. So I was the national junior Latin champion.
Oh, wow. That is so weird, because me too. And if we only had more time, you and I could show.
We could. We'd put a show on.
Yeah, no, that's... Is there any... you know I got to ask this. Maybe not right now, but as you leave the stage, if you could do it in some kind of really cool Latin ballroom dance-esque kind of way.
I never learned that. I never learned how to exit appropriately.
A good banker never says no.
Oh.
You got to improvise with this.
I'll do my best.
All right, cool. Well, hey, speaking of Wells Fargo, boy, what an iconic brand you guys are. You literally, you see this and people immediately know who and what you are.
You know that Stagecoach, it's one of the oldest brands in the country. We started in 1860, so we're one of the oldest companies in America. And that Stagecoach specifically as our brand, the Wells Fargo brand, is considered one of the most valuable brands in the world. So we're grateful for it. I mean, we didn't create the Stagecoach, we didn't create the horse, we just happened to use it. So we're grateful for it, but it is a wonderful symbol of we're always constantly trying to move forward. And I also like the idea that it's got, there's a door on each side. We need it, for us to move forward, we got to have paying customers. We have to have someone on that Stagecoach with us. So if we're not helping, I'm helping them get on and go forward with us, we don't get anywhere.
That's very
cool. It's a great brand.
Well, let's reach in and pull out a lucky, I'm going to let you reach in and pull out a name, and somebody's going to go home with this iconic logo, and it's going to be, dance on over here and reach in.
Okay, we have Susan Carlin from Helen's Hope Chest.
Susan! That is perfect. We'll make sure that Susan gets that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any parting shots? Anything that you'd like to say? Do a quick little 30-second commercial for why somebody should come see you.
Well, frankly, we're just grateful to be part of the community. There isn't a better way to say that. We really do want to help anybody that we can with their banking needs. We're a full-service financial organization, so it doesn't matter if you do just need a simple checking or savings, a 401k plan, a 503c, something for your children's, your kids, whatever you want to do. We're happy to be there, and we're happy to be part of the community. That's why we're here with Mesa. We want to drive businesses and see growth right here in our community.
That's awesome. Well, you guys are a big sponsor every December. This is kind of a tradition, so thanks for keeping it going, and we'll see you next year. And Bob, do you have any kind of Latin, kind of a cool...
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
But feel free to dance off a cappella.
I will. Thank you very much.
That was awesome.